Supporting locally grown foods helps everyone in our community. Pasco County wants to give you a chance to learn more, and Dr. Whitney Elmore is back with details on how you can get involved. One of the examples that we've been teasing, this edible landscaping thing, which we're going to touch on. But first, October is right around the corner, and it is a busy month.
Busy month. We start to cool down a little bit, a little less rain. Great time for folks to be getting out in the community.
And really, you are getting out in the community because I know you've got some big events and you want people to kind of focus on something in October.
Yeah.
Tell us more.
So October in Pasco County, the Board of County Commissioners are going to recognize that as Local Food System Month. And we're going to, through a variety of events, highlight the local food system in Pasco County. So we're wanting folks from all over the region to come out and see what Pasco County has got to offer.
And why is it so important? I was just reading how it really impacts everybody in the community. What are things that people need to know if they think, maybe I'm not impacted? Oh, yes, you are, kind of thing.
Absolutely. And what most people don't understand is that every community has a local food system. They just might not understand the components. So we, as consumers, are part of a local food system, but you've got farmers, you've got ranchers, you've got folks that are in processing, distribution, restaurants. All of these folks are involved in a local food system. And so we want to be showcasing those folks and offering support to them at the same time, and also bringing people into the know that Pasco County and all of our counties has a tremendous amount to offer in terms of agriculture and even, like you said, edible landscaping. Everybody can be a part of this.
Which, you know, edible landscaping at first, I mean, when you kind of boil it down, I'm like, okay, yeah, you grow what you, but you're talking about also making it look good, which I think is kind of some examples you brought here, right?
So what we're doing on October 6th in San Antonio City Park, from 9 o'clock to 3 o'clock, it's free admission, free parking. Our master gardeners in Pasco County have Gardening 365. It's Pasco's largest gardening event. This year, to kick off Local Food System Month in Pasco, they're actually going to have the theme for that festival as edible landscaping. And so we're going to have all kinds of vendors, all kinds of plants that you can't even begin to imagine. Really cool stuff, from bat houses that folks are going to be selling to kind of yard art and whimsies, all the way over to a variety of things we'll have in a silent auction.
Whimsies.
Whimsies.
I love
best
that.
way to put it.
I've never heard that before. Whimsies. I'm going to think of you every time I use that word too. Well, so we're seeing some examples on the table, and we actually took a picture there and saw that an example of bat houses. I mean, again, it's just going to the importance of what people need to learn, and I know education is something you're so passionate about.
And all day long, we're going to have all kinds of educational sessions on rainwater harvesting and composting, how to have your own edible landscaping, basically, so it looks good, it's functional, and then you can use it in the kitchen too.
Let's talk about using it in the kitchen. I know there's another event where people actually get to focus on the dining aspects, which is the part of it that I look forward to.
So on October 20th at Pasco Hernando State College in Dade City, that's the East Campus, starting at 8 o'clock in the morning, we're going to do registration for Pasco County's first Local Food System Conference, where we're going to be highlighting all these different aspects of local foods, from egg production, beef production, blueberry production, you-pick, even breweries and growing hops as alternative crops. So if folks are interested in how this is done and the why this stuff is being grown, not so much as the how and the what, but the why this is being grown, and also how you might want to get over into this system if you're looking to start your own business or small farm. We're going to have folks there that day talking about it. And to cap it off, we've got a locally sourced brunch that's going to be catered by Benedetto's Restaurant.
Now you're talking my language,
Chef
Whitney.
Pumo has hooked us up, so all of the ingredients are going to be locally sourced right out of Pasco County.
You know, Whitney, again, we want to make sure and share the website information on where people can get tickets and find out more. But if you want people to take away something today from everything we talked about with the locally sourced food, what is that one thing you want people to keep in mind?
The main thing that I think folks should keep in mind is that we are all part of the system, and it goes all the way even to how we use food waste and how we need to become more conscious, not in just from an environmental standpoint, but about also what we're putting into our bodies and taking more ownership for that. So understanding what's going on locally is going to enable us to be able to do that and become more responsible consumers at the same time.
See why she's our expert when it comes to Rooted in Florida? Whitney, thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for coming in, as always. And we want to be sure there's the information for some of those upcoming events. If you are interested, don't hesitate to go visit and make sure and say hello to Whitney, too. She's just as fabulous as you see on TV.
Thank
you for coming in today.
Thank you.